Welcome to day 5 of your yoga challenge. This theme is water. We're going to come right onto our heels to sit, knees bent. If this is not okay for you, you can sit on a blanket between your knees or a block. We're coming into Varan Mudra. The tips of your thumbs and pinkies come to touch. Release this onto your thigh. Just close your eyes. Varan Mudra promotes the movement of water in the body. It clears skin. It's good for acne, eczema, psoriasis, any skin conditions. It purifies your body, and it's supposed to give you a healthy, youthful glow as well. Tune in here, breathe. Start to bring Ujjayi breath into the body. Many people do describe this as an oceanic grounding breath. Again, HA sound with the lips closed. Same as you inhale. Gentle construction. From the crown of your head down to the tips of your toes, notice anywhere in your body you need holding or clenching. Soften your face. Soften eyes, jaw, throat, heart. Let your shoulders melt back and down as your spine and crown lengthen. Feel your sits bones rooting down into your heels. Feel the tops of your feet, your shins as they are connected to earth. Allow yourself to connect energetically above and below.
Let me be like water, fluid and forgiving.
Let me be like water, fluid and forgiving. Slowly open your eye. Place your hands behind you, facing towards your feet. Give yourself a little bit of a lift of the knees. Stretch. It should feel good stretching the fronts of your ankles and shins only till it feels like a good stretch. Should not have any pain. And slowly release back down, stretching your fingers as you release. We're coming into a deer pose. Sit over onto your right side and bring your feet like so, right sole of your foot toward your left thigh and left leg bent. If you can, flex this back foot. If you need to point it, that's okay. Take a moment. Try to get your hips even. This may feel intense. So a water class in yoga, I like to bring in a lot of hip openers. This is going to be a little more gentle today than the last two classes. However, it may feel intense. Right hand comes down to the mat beside you. Inhale, left arm sweeps up and over. Remain here or come lower, lowering your forearm to the earth, and then always extending in equal and opposite directions. You should feel all the way through and all the way down into your hand. One more breath. Next, inhale, you rise, folding to the other side, left hand down, right arm sweeps up. Beautiful. Inhale, rise, a twist now to your right, left hand to the outside of your right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. I'd also like to mention you should not be feeling any knee pain. If you have pain there, it may be better to extend your leg. So again, never should we feel pain Inhale, flow through center as if you're moving through water. Another twist to the other side. Always trying to lower the left sit bone deeper into your mat. And back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Simply work them around to the other side, taking your time. Deer pose. On the other side, left hand comes down, maybe the forearm too. Then right arm over, hip and fingertips move away from each other, feeling this all the way down the body into your hip. Inhale, rise. Other side. Again, it's okay to lengthen and straighten your right leg if needed. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to your right. Lower and root the right hip. Inhale, move as if it's through water to the other side.
Both knees are on the floor. You reach out your hands for more.
Back to center, make your way to hands and knees. Everything here is if we are moving through water. You can move through some cat-cows. You can even move left and right or side to side. You can even make full circles with your upper body. Any movements here that feel fluid and water-like. Good. Coming back to all fours. Walk your hands forward. You're going to lower your heart and your forehead toward the earth. Hips stay right over knees. Opening your heart, taking a nice back bend. Maybe you're feeling it a bit in your arms or triceps or shoulders. Some people can bring their chin to the mat.
So loosen up your grasp. Everything's not meant to last. Let the rising tide withdraw and go back.
Inhale, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, preparing for downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Now try to move in a flow, like an undulating spine type of movement. Maybe press your hips back first, and then perhaps flow into down dog in a way that feels fluid. Move here, pedaling out the heels one at a time or moving side to side. Going to move through just a few sun salutations with some lunges. Right foot steps forward. Lower the back knee to the ground. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, step off. Press your left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Root to rise. Exhale, hands at your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right foot steps back. Lunge forward, shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 Ujjayi breaths.
They need to explore more where they want to be. We cannot be keepers of anyone's key. We have to
Beautiful. Left foot steps forward. Right knee lowers. This time, perhaps shine your arms up overhead. Varan mudra with the hands as an option. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step the right to meet the left.
So just
Fold.
believe everything
Inhale,
will
root to
be
rise.
fine.
Exhale, hands, heart center, Samastitihi. Are you remembering your feet? Pada Bandha engagement. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold. Left foot steps back, lower the left knee. Rise up, perhaps hands in Varan Mudra. Hands can stay on the mat as well. Exhale, lower. Step back downward, facing dog. 3 breaths. Right foot steps forward, lower the left knee. Inhale, rise up, Varan Mudra. Maybe this time you open out to the right and take a twist. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot meets right and fold. Root to rise. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Left foot steps back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open up again to the right. This time, right hand comes back, left rises up. Exhale, windmill back. Downward dog, 3 breaths. Left foot steps forward, lower the right knee. Inhale, Varan Mudra. Open up, maybe to the left. Inhale up. Exhale down, right foot meets left. And fold. Root to rise. Samastitihi. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back. Lower right knee. Varan Mudra. Open up. This time, flow back. Hold here. Inhale, windmill arms. Exhale, step back, downward dog, 3 breaths. Take a child's pose at any time if you need it. Right foot steps forward. Lower the left knee, untuck the back toes, press forward. Varan Mudra, up. Stay here, take any of the other variations, or open your heart, open your chest. Fingers extend down toward the floor, belly in. Inhale, back up overhead. Exhale to the mat. Left foot meets right. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back. Lower the knee. Varan Mudra, inhale up. Any of the other variations, or open the chest, back bend. Fingertips toward the floor. Inhale, rise up and over. Exhale to the mat. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Right knee lowers, rise up, Varan Mudra. This time, bring your hands in prayer down to the center line. Take a twist. Right elbow outside left knee. Press and lift. Remain here. We'll be here 5 breaths, or tuck the back toes underneath. Extend your back heel. Hug your inner thighs together. Ujjayi breath. Left hip drawing back, right forward. Next, exhale, lower your back knee down. Inhale, rise again, Varan Mudra. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot forward to meet the left and fold. Root to rise. Samastitihi. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hanging fold. Left foot steps back, Lower the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, Varan Mudra. Hands to your heart center, twist. Left elbow outside. Left knee, press and lift and twist. Remain here or tuck the back toes and lift. Breathe. Good. Next, exhale, lower the knee, inhale, rise, Varan Mudra. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in down dog or take a child's pose. Right foot steps forward, left knee releases, untuck the toes, inhale, Varan Mudra. Open up, twist. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, rise. Hands to the heart. Twist. Lift the back leg. Maybe open the arms or take the bind. 3 more breaths. Gently release. Step your left to meet the right and fold. Root to rise. Namaste. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge and fold. Step the right foot back. Lower the knee, untuck the toes. Varan Mudra, inhale up. Exhale, open twist. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Right elbow outside the left knee, lift the back leg. Remain here or open or take the bind. 3 more breaths. So feel the magic living in your bones. Release. Step your left foot back. Downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the edges of your mat. Big toes to touch. Shift your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Maybe you do a little movement of flow here with the hips. You can even come up and do a rocking. Good. Breathe. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, rise. Lower your hips to the earth. Bit of a back bend. Squeeze your heels and toes in as if you want to touch top of your head. 2 more of these. Exhale back into wide knee child's pose. Inhale through center. Exhale, back bend. Scorpion pose. It's sometimes called inhale through the transition and flow. Exhale, wide knee child's pose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, scorpion. Scorpios. We are in Scorpio season. I know we have some Scorpios here. Unrelease into this beautiful child's pose. Thread your right arm underneath your left. Right ear to the mat. Inhale, left arm up. Maybe take a bind. Breathe. Release. Press your left hand into the mat to lift. Other side, left arm slides under. Right arm around and back. Right arm comes up, press into the floor, come up. Okay, so we're gonna move into frog pose. Frogs love the water. Not everybody loves frog pose. Going to come sideways on your mat. you're going to slowly walk your knees out to the side as much as you can. Your feet will be flexed. So some people will be here. You come down onto the forearms. Maybe over time, you work a little bit further. We are going to be here for 3 minutes. Feet are flexed. Can rock forward a little bit, back a little. This is pretty intense, I know, and it's really good. Try to come into a place of stillness. Lengthen the back of your neck. Soften your eye. Think about the transformation of a frog from a tadpole all the way to a frog. A tadpole can only swim in the water, but it transforms, it develops, and then it can be on both land and in the water. Feel free to use pillows or any props from around your house if you need support. If your knees are hurting, a trick here is you can fold your mat over and put that under your knee to help give a little more cushioning on both sides. You should not be feeling pain. Discomfort, sure. We are halfway through our 3 minutes. So this is a yin posture when we hold frog. Ujjayi breath. If you have stayed in complete stillness, if your body is inviting you to go deeper, you could inch into it a little more. Check that your shins are parallel, that your legs aren't in, they're out. 1 more minute. When we spend several minutes, we take our practice from a superficial practice into a deep practice where we move down beyond the superficial muscle layer into fascia, ligaments and joints. Something a lot of people don't know. Fascia is that white part. Like if you're peeling an orange, those little white bits through the orange, our bodies are like that. We have fascia through our entire body. It's one solid sheath. It's fiber optic, and it transmits information faster than the speed of light. When you wake up in the morning, you feel stiff. Your fascia has grown actual fuzz over the night. So when we do this stretching and this movement, we are breaking up that fuzz and keeping our bodies open and flexible rather than hardening over time as we age. So this is such a good practice to practice yoga. The benefits are so huge. Like that's just one tiny little bit of benefits of yoga. Okay, we are ready to exhale. Take your time, use your breath. Yep, I know. I'm feeling it too. Ooh, just come back to how we started the class on your knees if you can. If you've had knee replacements or have any knee problems, by all means, modify, sit a different way. Varan mudra, close your eye. Feel the energy flowing in your body. Send love to all of you that is water. Over 70% of our bodies are water. Water has a memory. Water can be charged with positive or negative intention. Inhale, rise. We'll come onto our back. I'd like to take fish pose since that is another good pose for water. So fish pose, we did this yesterday. I didn't instruct it super clearly or with a lot of instructions. So here we come onto our forearms. I usually start from the ground. However, it's really hard for a lot of people when they're first doing this to figure it out. So to come up and pull themselves onto their forearms can be a real challenge. So if you need to, start with your hands here. Use your core, come down onto one forearm. Lift your chest. Roll your shoulder blades back down together. Extend, so we never let the head just drop back. we might extend it back, but don't ever drop your head back in yoga. That is not healthy for your cervical spine. There are other variations of fish pose. Only if you are more advanced in your practice, you might touch your head down, bring your arms together. Final is lifting your lips. Let's prepare to release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower onto your back. Take just a moment here. Preparing for bridge pose or wheel. We're going to move through this in a fluid, like water flowing pattern. Starting from the pelvis, tuck your pelvis under. Start to pull your pelvis up. You should feel a stretch here. Then almost like a wave lifting up. Try to reverse that one vertebra at a time as your pelvis is tucked, coming back down. Lower the pelvis and then create an arch in your back. Let's reverse that. Flatten the arch. Tuck the pelvis. Lift the hips like a wave. You're undulating your spine up. Reverse one vertebra at a time. Lowering down to the mat. Hips last, arch the back. Let's move through that one more time. Press down the lower back. Lift the hips. Lift all the way up. And reverse. Beautiful. Nice hip opener for the back of the hips. Lift your legs, cross them over. Just bend at the knees. Hold on to the tops of your shins or feet. Draw your heels down toward the outer edge of your hips. Hug your knees into your chest.
And surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow.
Release your legs up, change across the legs. Same thing, bend, hold on to the tops of the feet, ankles, or shins. Draw your heels out to the sides of your hips. Hug your knees in.
And surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and
Release, full happy baby. Yourself a nice fluid rocking motion left and right.
I release control and surrender to the flow of
Final twist. Let both knees, arms open, fall to the right. Let's move through a bit of a flow here. Inhale, use your core lift. Hands can be down for support if you need. Other side. 2 more times each side. Inhale through center. Use your core. Lower back is pressing down into the mat. If you're really strong, you can straighten your legs. Through center, this time to the right. Stay here. Or extend both of your legs straight. You'll feel a little IT band as well.
I release control.
One more breath.
And surrender.
Your legs are straight, bend. Use your core back through center all the way to the other side. Knees remain bent or straighten the leg. Look right.
And surrender to the flow of love.
Inhale back to center. Give yourself a big squeeze, wrap around for opposite elbows, create a tight little ball, create all that tension like we did the other day. Just stretch and tighten as you can. Tight, 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 tight. And open up into Shavasana, final resting pose. Pinky toes melting out and down. Tug your shoulder blades on the back. Head can roll left and right to find its final place of rest. You can take a Varn mudra here with the pinky and thumb touching, or you can just let it all go. Let go of all control of your breath. We're just past the 30-minute mark. I'm going to take you through a brief meditation that should only be a few minutes. You can either stay here and end now or enjoy this meditation that will be just a few minutes.
And surrender to the flow of
Imagine
love that
you are laying
heal me.
the most comfortable, safest,
I release
most beautiful setting
control
you've
and
ever
surrender
seen.
to the flow of
Feel the warm sand holding
that
you.
will heal me.
Feel the sun shining down on you. Maybe you can even imagine the waves gently coming to lap just the edges of your feet and returning to source. Perhaps you can hear oceanic sounds like birds. This is just your own private beat of sacred space, a place of healing and rejuvenation. You soak up the earth energy emanating beneath you, the cleansing waters of Mother Ocean, the expansive sky. You speak out. Allow anything no longer serving you to be released out into the ocean. Earth and sky to be cleansed, to be taken away, to be energy that is transmuted and transformed into something else, so that you have space to receive, so that everything you are calling in has room to receive. Where can you surrender more fully, more completely into love?
And surrender to the flow of love that will heal me.
Begin to deepen your breath, returning to this place where you are laying, this moment, this day. Begin to deepen your breath and invite in movement, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Begin to bring even more movement back into the body. Maybe find your way onto your favorite side, left or right, curled up into the fetal position. the first yoga pose you ever took, which was in the womb. Take as much time as you need. Remain here as long as you'd like. When you are ready, press your way up. Head will arrive last. I invite you perhaps on your own to return to how we began the class, full circle, hands in Varna mudra, sitting on your heels. Thank you for practicing, for sharing in this sacred time, this sacred space. May you take this energy of fluidity and water with you. May you drink a lot of water today. May you be happy. May you be free. Namaste.